Good morning, everybody. This is Todd with the Forex Nitty Gritty Insiders daily video. Hope you've had a great week so far. We have a few things coming out today which we need to pay attention to, and that's going to be coming out probably the next 45 minutes here at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. In Canada, we've got the trade balance numbers come out, as well as in the U.S., we've got trade balance. The forecast is for it to be a negative $44 billion in the U.S. and negative $1.8 billion in Canada. We also have unemployment claims, which is going to be an important number here, I think, for as a follow-up to the non-farm payroll last week. We'll see if it continues to show improvement of those numbers. The unemployment claim number is a weekly number, so it comes out every Thursday, and it's basically telling us the number of people who filed for unemployment insurance for the first time in the previous week. So that number we obviously want to go down, which would show that the employment numbers are coming up. And then there's not a whole lot of stuff going on beyond that. There's some smaller numbers coming out. We do have the IMF meeting, the International Monetary Fund meeting, that's starting today, and they meet about all kinds of global economic financial issues. They'll be talking, I'm sure, about the Eurozone, and that's going to be held in Japan. That's happens twice a year, and that goes Friday and Saturday also. So that's kind of the news that's going on from an economic standpoint. Now, let's just take a look at the hourly charts of what's happened recently with the six major pairs here. You can see that we've had a pullback here on the U.S. CAD over the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So about 12 hours we've seen a pullback. We're kind of pulling back towards some support here, so we may see a little bit of a bounce here using the simple trading method, looking to get in as it begins to move above the HH3. That's something to consider there. U.S. Japanese yen over the last 12 hours, we've seen kind of a range of things, but an initial spike up here. This is a pretty decent move for the U.S. Japanese yen. This one's really choppy, so I'm not going to suggest that this is something that we should immediately jump into, but it is something that's going to be volatile, especially since we've got this IMF meeting going on, and then tonight or later on today sometime, the Bank of Japan governor is speaking, so anytime that happens, we obviously have potential volatility. The pound dollar, you can see that that's starting to recover a little bit from this big move down that it's had over the past couple of days. Seeing some upper bullish moves, and that of course is always something that's tradable once that trend becomes established. U.S. Swiss Franc, we had a big move up. It's coming down hard over the last 12 hours here. A strong move to the downside. Really not much of a trend that's been established. U.S. Japanese yen. This one's starting to show a little bit of higher highs and higher lows. This is Aussie dollar. We've got kind of at the upper range here, but it did break through this previous high here, so we may see some support trying to settle on that. So some movement there, something to keep an eye on. And then over the last 12 hours, we had a nice strong move up on the U.S. Japanese yen. So strong movements right now happening. We want to wait for those to settle down, then we can look for opportunities to trade those as the market becomes a little bit more deliberate, a little less volatile in its movements. Not a lot happening tomorrow from a news standpoint. It's going to be Friday, obviously, tomorrow. We do have, PPI numbers coming out for the U.S., but no major announcement like we had last week with the non-farm payroll. So take some time to review what's going on, wait for it to settle down, and then look for some opportunities to trade. And if you have questions about anything, feel free to let me know. If not, we'll be back tomorrow and continue to see what's happening with the market. Until then, have a great day, guys, and we'll talk to everybody soon. Thanks.